Hello, everybody. Angel624 here. This video is really going to be two things. One, it's going to be a thank you. I'd like to thank a lot of people. It's been about 3 years since I made my account. And I've gotten minimum following, but for the people that have followed me, I do appreciate that. The people that constantly comment on my videos, the new people that are just starting to comment, thank you. They're not big. I'm going to start breaching out a little bit more into the Star Wars universe because I'm starting to expand my knowledge. My personal opinion of the trilogies and all that, the expanded universe, I'll keep that to a minimum. I don't think really anybody cares. I feel like the expanded universe over the 30 years that it's really taken forth, it's gotten better. But this video is a thank you to everybody who has been supporting me and giving me a lot of feedback. Thank you. Anywho, okay, topic. Ooh, a tough one. Since I just started playing the PC versions of KOTOR 1 and 2, and I have both the Xbox versions of KOTOR 1 and 2. Let's go over it. Xbox, PC. Who wins? Well, the reasons are on the table. The Xbox version, its obvious advantages are no download time. You don't have to download the game to play it. You pop in the disc, pray it works, and play. The controller advantage, this little beauty right here, or this hunky piece of shit right here, could help you to play that game, and that is how you play it, through the controller. The load time, depending on if your disc is in good condition, is excellent. The graphics are, I would say, very, very superior, or are very good for its time, which would be 2003. And other than that, that are really the upfront advantages. The disadvantages: no mods. No. You can't mod shit. Nothing. You can't pop a mod disc. You can't downloadable content. Nope, nothing. Doesn't work. Be a good idea, though, to have a network of downloadable content available for KOTOR. Actually, that would be very, very easy on the 360. Hint, hint, hint. KOTOR 3. Excuse me. Coughing there a little bit at the end. But no downloadable content to speak of. No mods. Nothing. Other disadvantages are there is a little bit more content on the PC version. What else? Disadvantages. That's really it. If you really want to talk about the upfront, and that's just stating everything out of plain sight, that's really it. PC. Ooh, okay. Positives. Well, as we said, modding. Beautiful. I have seen some of the most beautiful mods come out of KOTOR. Beautiful. Storylines, equipment, character model mods, everything. We are talking everything. Love mods. Gotta love them. Next, we have the content isn't cut. Or there's a little bit more content, depending on what version you're playing on. Next, we have, depending on how well your computer is, the graphics can be very, very good, but you'd have to have a very, very, very good computer for that to work. Okay, now we're going to get a little nitpicky. This video isn't going to be as long as I thought. It's just a brief little video. Nitpicking. Let's start with the PC nitpicking. Well, if your computer sucks, the game is, to me, virtually unplayable. You need it to stream. You need to sit here, be able to play, and yes. Honestly, if it doesn't flow right, then the game itself, if it keeps lagging, like unbelievable amounts of lag, like KOTOR 2 had lag, but I'm talking about how the game lags in frame. Just, it's terrible. It's completely unplayable. You could argue with me to the death. I cannot play a game that lags terribly. I can't. I try, and I just sit there in uncomfortability. Next, mouse and keyboard. That is very, very nitpicky for me. People prefer it, people don't. What are you going to do? I mean, and such. And you can go on the other side with the Xbox. I mean, some people don't like using this piece of crap. I don't know who. It's a controller, you know, it works. But, yeah. I mean, also with the Xbox version is the fact that, you know, you're just playing a program game. You really can't do anything with it. I mean, you look at all these wonderful mods, and you have to nitpick on that because you look at all these wonderful things and look at it. Just doesn't, it's sad, but you know what? In the end, I really have to say that I do prefer the Xbox version because honestly, the load's perfect if the disc is well. It really, really was. It's such a premier game for the Xbox. When you think of Xbox, I think of three games when I think of Xbox. It's funny. I think of Halo, KOTOR, and Battlefront. I don't know why I just thought of that for Xbox. I just prefer the Xbox version or the PS2 version. But those are the three games that come to mind when I think of Xbox. Well, I mean, I just prefer it for that reason, just because it's such a matrimonial game. It was made in heaven. The marriage is just made in heaven for it. I mean, PC has so many games that are considered the best. KOTOR really just isn't on there for that for me. I love the modding, but what are you going to do? I mean, it's a great idea to think of for the future to have a downloadable content, to have a network where it's a network setup. You set something up with Microsoft, but then that's, getting, because mods are technically illegal if you really, really want to know the truth. You're going in and altering game data. You're fucking with their shit, basically. Excuse the language, but what are you going to do? All right, anyway, short video. New one coming up soon. I am currently reading one of the best Star Wars books ever. Path of Destruction. Great book, Darth Bane. Love him. We'll get a review on that coming up very, very soon. Expanding universe. It's expanding for me. Horizons are expanding. Anyway, comment, please. I'm begging you guys. Comment and subscribe. You gotta do that. I'm begging you. I can't move forward if you don't do that. Okay. Angel624. Signing out. Peace.